Well, hello and welcome to the Internal Mobility Podcast, where we explore all of the ways for you to reach your potential at this giant company while also making it a little easier to understand. Today, our guest is Anna Sasmiresan. She is currently a vice president in our OTS specialty, and I am so excited to have her here to tell her story today. Welcome, Anna.
Hi, Chris. Thank you so much for having me on. I'm super honored to share my story. 19 years here at Randstad. So there's been lots that happened over the years.
Well, tell us all about it. Where would you like to get started?
No, as I was thinking a little bit about what to share with you today, I actually really thought about where it all started for me. I'm an immigrant. I came here from Romania 24 years ago with a big dream and a lot of potential to be able to really build my life. And I think I was here just 5 years when I got my job at Randstad as an agent in Roseville, California. Can you believe that?
Yes, I can believe it, especially coming all the way from Romania. Like, you're jetting all over the place.
Yeah, it's been such a wonderful experience, really building my life here. And having joined the Randstad's been a wonderful professional experience, because when I think back then in my 20s, when I first started here, I was really still trying to really understand what am I about and what my life will be here as an immigrant, what are the opportunities and how I can really build the network that will become my family, simply because all my family is back home. And so I joined this company that really felt like a family, even back then. And then I was thinking, actually, over the last 19 years, I was promoted 9 times, and I relocated from coast to coast. But I also had a short stint in Colorado. So California, Colorado, and then Florida. And just lots of experiences, having met wonderful colleagues and leaders. But maybe most importantly for me, at the core of me is really the mission, and thinking about the thousands of lives that I've been able to impact with my career, and the companies that I was able to help grow, and then even the local communities that I was able to touch. That is really what gets me up in the morning and gets me excited about this job every day.
Yeah, me too. There is plenty of meaningful work here under the roof, for sure. And, I've got a lot of friends, a lot of colleagues outside of Randstad, friends that don't have that same mission to get up, to go to work every day, making a difference in the world and in our local communities the way that we do. I'm glad that's really connected for you too.
It really has, because it's at the core of my values. I absolutely love people. I love adding value to people. And so our mission as an organization has really always been so relevant for me.
That's great. And I know people on your team feel the same way. I know you walk the talk every single day. It's beautiful.
I try. Thank you.
So you've relocated a couple of times. I know that's something we say to people often. If you're willing to relocate, like, there are going to be more opportunities available to you. What would you say to somebody that's trying to grow at Randstad right now? What would be your best piece of advice for them based on your journey?
That's a great question. I think probably the number one most important thing is be a really high performer. Because when you are a really high performer, guess what? Everybody wants you, right? So it's really easy to build a long-term career if you perform well, if you are resilient, if you are growing. And then, of course, make sure that you collaborate on different projects, that you express your interest, what that might be for, I guess, directionally 3 to 5 years, where you want to see yourself, both as a role, but also as a place. Where do you want to be? I remember when I first wanted to come to Florida, it was actually almost 7 years before I moved to Florida. And at the time, I know you won't believe it, but at the time I was in California, and I happened to have a leader who reported into Kim Ayako. And I didn't even know that when I first established this dream that eventually she was going to move to Florida, or back to Florida, I should say. So I told her, don't forget me. Eventually, I want to come to Florida. And it was years later that I came to Florida. But why was that possible for me? Is because I really was a high performer back there. I had a good relationship with her and all the other leaders, and I expressed it very publicly. I told people sometimes are afraid to tell their leaders that they want something else, something more, something different. Don't be afraid. It's okay. It is not about right now, tomorrow. It's really about building a path, because it's important also that we help people have experiences that will take them where they want to go. And if we don't share these aspirations, leaders are not going to be able to create that environment, maybe mentorship or different courses or whatever, it is for each person. But it's so important to be transparent and, of course, to have a goal. If you don't have a goal, it's hard to get anywhere.
Yeah, you're really getting where you planned if you don't have a goal.
Right.
So I heard, don't be afraid to advocate for yourself, be a high performer, and leverage your network. Make certain that you've established, because you're collaborating with lots of different people, that you get access to those experiences that will ultimately take you to that goal or that dream. That's excellent, Anna.
Absolutely.
All right, final question. Our new EVP, Together We Grow, has a lot of different meanings depending on how you read it, how you feel it, how you experience it every day. What does it mean to you?
I love it, by the way. I think it's so good. And to me, it has at least two meanings. One of them, I'm really thinking about the one Randstad approach. I really do think that we together can grow our markets much more than we could in silos. So that is, from a commercial standpoint. But from a people standpoint, and as a leader, I think that Together We Grow means that we truly need to pour into each other's cup every single day to elevate ourselves, to elevate our skills, to help each other win. And that is the culture I try to build on my own team, where people are achieving results together and collaborating on all things, including joint visits, different experiences, and then also maybe what's most important in this, peer-to-peer celebration and recognition, when they can say, Joe helped me, Mary helped me, I only won this because so-and-so helped me out, contributed in some way. So it's different things. For me, the leadership mentality of Together We Grow is it's really building the whole organization up and bringing people together to success, teaching, delegating, empowering. That's so important, so that people can feel they make a difference. When they feel they can make a difference, they activate a level of passion that we never even knew existed. And that, to me, is so important.
Oh, Anna, that's beautiful. It is no surprise that people are so attracted to your leadership. Thank you for sharing, and thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much, Chris. It was a pleasure.